Recording now. Ladies
Yeah,
and
yeah.
gentlemen, this is the 98th episode of Concerned Dabs Podcast. I'm your host, Katie M. Kane. Our guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he is a writer. He is a musician. He is an actor. He is a singer. His name is the Sober Junkie. Ladies and gentlemen, Sober Junkie on
Hey,
Concerned Dabs Podcast.
come on. What's up, everybody? Blessings, love, light, and smoke. You dig? We here.
Hell
It's the
yeah.
now. It's the real. Man, what's going on with you, baby boy?
It's going all right, dude. I'm super excited to get this interview with you. I was trying to get in contact with you like a year ago when I first started my podcast. Maybe it was 2 years ago,
Okay.
because it was really cannabis focused at first. Um,
Okay.
and now it's cannabis and entertainment. A lot of the music and film homies can, want to talk about their stuff they got going on, and I'm with it. So I
That's
can't
dope.
just keep it weed, but I was trying to get a hold of you through my guy Tyrant. I think he might have sent you some beats or something like that to your manager or something. And
Yeah.
and so I didn't get a response in the email. So I was like, whatever. And I was talking to DeNovo like a few weeks ago. And he was like, no, I know him, man. He like I see him every now and then. Like, I'll hit him up. I got his number. I'm like, cool, thanks, dude. And he did. And so here we are, bro. So shout out
Come
to
on.
DeNovo. Yeah,
Huge
man.
shout out to Novo.
Yeah, he's a real good friend and came through with the plug on the Sober Junkie,
That
man. So
that part. And I'm excited too, because it's like I was talking to him, man, and I wanna, tell my story, man. I want to get out there. I want to, share what I've been through. Share what
yeah,
I'm doing now about it, sharing how I got clean, talking about cannabis, because bro, cannabis was my exit drug, not my gateway.
no
And that's what I
doubt.
said in that video on TikTok that just went viral.
I
It's the end
like
of the
that.
video. I
That's a
keep it
good.
real.
Can you repeat that too? Cannabis was your
Cannabis was
exit
my
drug.
exit drug, not my gateway. I said one more time, cannabis was
Yeah,
my exit drug,
hell yeah.
not my gateway.
Damn right, man. See
Come
that's
on.
tight. That's a dope message that I think people should hear. No matter what walk of life they're from, that like because that's
Right.
the truth. And to give the people a little bit of context, uh when I first heard about you, there's this artist who goes by Sober Junkie and he used cannabis to kick opiates. And I was
Yep.
like, holy shit, no way. And I think it was Ty giving me the spiel at first. And I was like, is he jamming? And Ty sent me a link. I was like, he's jamming, man. I'm like,
Thank you.
you know what I mean? And so I was impressed with the story at first because anybody who kicks opiates, regardless of how they do it, that's a
Right.
tough thing to do. And family and friends who've done that, I salute you. But I believe that cannabis is a good way, man. That California sober term is I
I'm
like
loving that, bro.
yeah,
I'm
you
just
know what I
hearing
mean?
that now.
Yeah, dude. It's like I dig that term because it is. It's like, man, weed's really not gonna hurt you, man.
Bro, it's a
Uh,
medicine, bro. You know
yeah.
that. As
It's not gonna
indigenous men, I know that,
yeah,
bro.
it's
It's
not gonna hurt
medicine.
you inside or outside, man. You're gonna be
Nah,
okay.
not at
So
all. And it was opiates, and the opiates turned to heroin, cuz. You feel me?
yeah,
And
can you talk a little bit about
so yeah,
that,
let's talk
man?
about that, man.
Yeah, like I don't
Absolutely.
maybe just for like 10 minutes to give, and
Yeah,
however deep you want to go, man. I'm sure there's some terrible stories, but if you can just
absolutely.
y- y-
So
keep it honest, but not too gory for the people at home or
right, right, right,
kids who
right,
might be
right.
watching.
So there
Yeah.
goes my lighter. So I want to light up here and give it right. So, I got in an accident, ended up on the pills. Um,
Like a car
once,
accident.
yep, car
Okay.
accident. Once,
Yeah.
once the whole situation went away, I got my little punk settlement for 8 grand or whatever the hell it was. Doctor's appointments aren't paid for anymore, right? So I go to
Ah.
the doctor and they're like, we need to take you off of these pills now. Well, I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. I need them. No, you're going to be okay. We're going to take you off them. And that's when I learned what withdrawal was, right?
Yeah.
And I had already dabbled with other stuff before that and when I was younger.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was bad, bro. The heroin kicked in and I was shooting it before I knew it. And it just took me to a bad place, man. And for a long time, I put my wife through hell. I put my oldest daughter through hell, and I was that junkie, bro. I was that guy. The one
Yeah.
you see and you're like, oh man, shit.
Yeah.
Tuck your
Yeah.
chain. Tuck
Yeah.
your chain. You ain't don't this dude is all bad. I was bad, bro. And
Yeah.
My wife gave me an ultimatum, bro. My wife, one time, it got to the point where she was like, yo, I'm not going to watch you kill your kids. Kill yourself in front of your kids. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let it happen. And she's like, I need you to get clean. I need you to get clean and sober. I need you to do it now. And she tried to get me in a program. I actually have a book that's coming out really soon. And that's detailed. Yeah, that's detailed to everything, bro. Yeah.
Thanks for giving us a preview, bro. I am an avid reader. And my guy Deacon Jones wrote a book. DeNovo knows him too, man. They were rapping together too when they were kids. So I will fucking buy that shit and read it and push it to the homies, bro. Like,
I'm excited, bro. That's because that's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's about, spreading the message, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get in a program. So she found an NA meeting, 12-step recovery down the street. She's like, you got to go to a meeting every day and you got to quit. So I go to the meeting, blah, 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 blah. I come home. I'm like, I'm going to do this, but I don't know what to do. And she's like, you dealing dope. You dealing meth and heroin all day, every day. She goes, call one of your buddies that grows weed. Get some weed. That's all. I said, what the fuck is weed going to do? Weed ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sick, Ray. I'm trying to tell her, I'm sick. And she said, well, that's all you got. It's either that or nothing, and you can leave. And so I called a buddy up, and he brought over an ounce of purple, and I worked the 12-step program and smoked weed on the low because they're not cool with that. And,
a drug is a drug, Sober Junkie.
Yep, you already know.
I've done that 12-step dance many times too, man, many times.
Right. Yeah. And bro, but we're sober junkies. That's the thing, bro. When we get clean and all we do is weed, you're a sober junkie.
Yeah.
You're not a, hold on, let me make sure my,
Oh, lost this video.
Wait.
Oh, now we lost your mic, I think.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, we're good. I'm coming back. Where am I at? There we go.
Yeah, good.
Sorry, man.
All
Making
good,
sure that they're leaving, and I don't want my charger's it's hooked to the charger. So they're taking my car. So if it turns on, they're gonna steal our podcast. So I do the 12-step. I get clean, bro. I had one relapse. It lasted one day. It was horrible because 12-step recovery ruined it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When I got high, it wasn't the same, bro. It wasn't the same. And here we are, man. 9 years later.
See, dude, now that's
9 years later.
That's a success story in itself too, man. That long is that's a good streak, bro. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to cut back on drinking, and I still drink sometimes. And it's good to get a streak going, and the longer the streak, the better. And so when I hear stories about relapse and stuff too, it's like, all right, cool. I'm not.
It does happen. Yeah, you're not alone, and it's important for everybody else to know. You know, it's crazy. I was telling you, this video went viral on TikTok last night, and lots of people got a lot to say. There was a lot of great comments and good positive stuff.
Talk about that, dude, because that post was about your 9 years too, right?
Yeah. So last night, as I'm leaving Huntington Beach, because I went out there to do a video in Long Beach to shoot a video telling my story about me. And on the way home, I'm in the car and I'm like, man, I got 9 years clean today on 420. And I was like, daughter, I got to do a video. I got to talk to everybody. And I just turned it on. I jumped out the charger and I started talking, whoa, right? And at the end of it, I'm like, you know, because I've been in the shoe. I was in Corcoran's shoe. I was 4B4 right validated block, you know?
Yeah.
And which they don't know is I'm native, but I grew up with Chicanos. So, you know, my affiliations were Norteños. That's who I grew up with, all Norteños. So when I went to prison, I ran with the homies.
Yeah.
I'm still active. I'm not a dropout. I'm still active, but I have a different life these days. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing productive shit, and my homies know that. And my brother is actually doing life right now, man. He's in high desert in California, level 4. And he's like, bro, you need to take care of me and help me, man. So I'm living my life righteous. But there's people on the comments like, you've never been to the shoe, you've never been to prison, and they don't know. And they're calling me white boy. They're like, you're a white 6'9", and it's crazy because people just assume, man, and they just look and they don't know. And if they just care to take a minute to go look at who I am, go look at who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's important that someone like me is coming out with all of this right now too, bro, because these youngsters need to see it, bro, and it's real. And you know when it's real, and you can feel when it's real.
Hell yeah.
You know, that counterfeit shit sticks out real bad.
Yeah, and man, I've been called white boy my whole life too, man.
Right.
I'm
You
next
already
first. I
know.
grew up on the red, so yeah, I got pretty
And you
thick
grew up on the
skin.
Reds.
Yeah, I got pretty
Oh,
thick
so you
skin,
got
man.
hands then.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not much of a fighter, dude, but
Well, I'm gonna tell you right
thick
now.
skin for sure. And the insult is art where I come from, dude. So it's like, you know,
That's true though.
I try not to argue with folks or joke around too much because it's like, man, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I want to be positive and lift
Right.
people up, and because there like you're saying, there's enough haters out there to keep them outside of your circle at least. You know what I mean? It's like,
Absolutely,
man,
bro.
you want positive people around you, not people who are shitting on what you're trying to do, you know? And so
Absolutely, bro. And
yeah.
that's so important, man. And that's so like we were talking about the video that went viral. Uh, it's crazy how the raw, unthought. They were calling me an actor. They were like, this dude's an actor, but it's so crazy because it was so real, bro, and so raw. And I was just filling up my gas tank and I felt the spirit.
Yeah.
And I told my daughter, film this, baby. And my daughter got out the car and filmed it. You know, my daughter's like my assistant, my mental
Cameraman.
coach,
Cameraman.
my cameraman. You already know. She's all of that.
Yeah.
She does it
Yeah.
all.
Hell yeah.
And she's gonna be 16 soon, bro. And me and her are super close, but she remembers dad being that way. She remembers when I came home from prison and she was a little girl, you know?
Yeah.
And like my son, I didn't even get to meet my son until my son was, you know, almost a year old because I was locked up in the joint.
Yeah.
And I told Bear that I would never leave him again. And I haven't, bro. I've been out of the joint, bro, since '09.
Way to go, dude. That's good, man. Cause that a lot of people don't understand that most folks who go to prison, like, you know what I mean, for an extended like a few years, they almost always go back, man.
I
At
did
least,
that. I
you
did that
know,
song and dance for about 12 years in and out.
yeah. And so it's like staying out is an achievement too, dude. Like I caught a felony weed charge in Idaho in
You
'08,
know.
and I had to sit 30 days in jail after I
Ooh,
graduated college and stay on probation for 2 years. And I haven't been in the system since then either, dude. And so it's like
right.
I'm happy and proud of that too, because it's like,
Absolutely.
man, I've
Congratulations, man.
I've at least made good enough decisions to not land myself behind bars or in front of a judge,
That
and
part.
that's fucking good enough for me, dude. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that congratulations. That's some real shit, bro. And there's
Yeah,
something I gotta
man.
say, you know, I'm about to post a video on this later too. And it's, you know, a lot of folks in the comments were talking about this is their first day staying clean. They were like, this is my day one. A
Yeah.
lot of them were saying it's day one.
See, that's
And
tight.
we got to take it one day at a time, right? One day at a
Yeah.
time. But listen, let me tell you something, because I feel sometimes it's 1 minute at a time, bro.
Hell yeah.
Then we move to an hour. Mm.
Yeah.
Then we move to a day and a night. You know, then we get that 1 day, whole day. Because I feel like slow and steady wins the race, man. And you know, when I kicked, I had to abruptly stop like I did, but I probably would have tried to taper down, you know,
Yeah.
to really make sure I did it. Because a lot of these cats, man, they'll kick cold turkey, and as soon as the withdrawal kicks in, they go crazy, you know,
Yeah.
and they think they're gonna die, and they're not gonna die, but you feel like you're dying. It's scary as hell, man.
Yeah.
Withdrawal is by far the scariest thing in the world to
I
me.
feel like dying. I
Yeah,
feel like dying. Yeah.
bro.
That song, yeah, man. I
Yeah,
remember hearing that. I remember seeing my cousin like that, like just dope sick as fuck. I'm like, damn, cuz.
you see that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Check
that's
that out.
cool shirt. Yeah, I was checking that out, bro. It's pretty tight, man. Pretty tight.
So that's a company, bro, that I'm the main brand ambassador for. And it's a sober clothing line. It's dope sick. They're out of Huntington Beach, man.
Tight.
And they're just amazing dudes, man. My brother Malcolm reached out to me a couple years ago. We started building, man, and they're connected with helping folks get into recovery. That's a big thing I'm gonna do on TikTok now. Now that it blew up like this and it has to do with recovery and cannabis, I'm gonna get and do a tree link on my TikTok where wherever state you're at, I want to find a recovery spot out there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And for
See,
different things, because now Scott Storch has a cannabis rehab, cuz.
See that's cool too, man. And I gotta interject a little bit to talk about my homie Deacon Jones. Also, I had him on the podcast once, and then he was on Beers, Bongs, and Bullshit once. But he has a treatment program called Healing Through Hip Hop, and whatever. It's not just hip hop; it could be rock and roll or whatever too. But It's for
Right. Through music though.
yeah, it's for kids who are in addiction treatment facilities and stuff. So he gets contracts with the county and stuff to have those kids come to his program for a day and make a song. You know what I mean?
Bro.
And it's just, dude, he's doing really
Connect us,
positive
bro.
shit with it. I will, I
Connect us,
will,
bro. I need
I
to come
will.
out there.
I'll do my best, man. I think that he would be down. I'm sure he's probably heard about you too, but I will,
Yeah, I
man.
know who he is too, though.
Yeah, and his book is called "Am I Radical
Where can I get
or
that
Am
so
I
I can go
Rational?"
grab it?
It's on Amazon, man. It's
Okay. I'm gonna get it when we get done. I'm buying it. I'm gonna
yeah,
read it.
man, and it's real easy read. It's only like 40 pages, but it's good shit, dude. I think that they should have that book at treatment facilities and in county jails too, dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because
Right. No, it's so important, bro. And that's kind of why I'm doing mine. My book
yeah,
is the last 24 hours I got high. What made me finally quit. And then my journey from there to where I'm at today.
yeah, dude. So the book, when did you come up with that idea?
So
And
I've
like,
been thinking about wanting to write a book. And last year I wrote one. And then I didn't like it. I wasn't happy. And it was my whole life. I did my whole life.
yeah,
And I felt like creator was telling me, like, you're not done.
yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah,
You're not done. Don't
no
give that
doubt.
yet. Wait till you're gone. Wait till I bring you home. You
Yeah,
know, wait till you cross over spirit world. Then you know, we're good. Give them the book. Let them have your whole life. Right now, I got to give them pieces, bro. I got to give them pieces and certain pieces that are important to the progress of the world today, man. I really feel as though I've been tailor fitted for the world, man.
yeah.
Growing up, just a real quick rundown. Mom and dad split up when I was a baby. Dad's gay, two-spirit. Left, and I stayed with mom, and somewhat had a relationship kind of with him. Then second grade, he showed up, low key kidnapped the skin,
Oh, damn, man. Some busy
and
bone
told
type
my
shit.
mom. She went with me. She went
Uh,
with me because he was like, I got money, I got power. Let me give him a better life. You can't give him what I can. And we were living in my auntie's house. You know how that shit goes, bro.
yeah,
Aunties to aunties to aunties to aunties.
yeah,
And so, you know, it was hard for her. So she's like, you know what? He could, okay, but I'm coming with my baby. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right. So we moved to Hollywood, man. And so I lived out there. No real rules and shit with my dad. Mom's ends up living across the street in a little spot, works her ass off every day. Dad's never really around. I'm taking the bus, me and my homie, like 8 years old, all the way to Venice Beach to go boogie board all day and then take the bus home. Crazy street kid, bro. Just,
yeah.
you know,
Wildin', man.
dad's
Wildin'.
yeah, bro. Dad was super big into drag. So he was a drag queen, bro, and he sold cocaine,
Ah, damn.
right? Because
Slick,
it was easy.
slick
Think
hustle,
about it.
man. Yeah, hell
They were
yeah,
tired.
man.
All the
All those guys
LGBTQ,
at that party want Youter, man.
right?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
and he
All of
was
them.
tired of getting. My dad said he was tired of getting jacked because in LA at that time, that you know the LGBTQ, they were getting jacked by the thugs and shit. They were getting dope from. You know, they weren't getting treated fairly. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
my dad was smart. That dude is crazy. He was like, well, I'll be the connect. I'll get, you know. And so I was around all that, bro.
That's
Ended
a
up
trip,
tasting
dude.
cocaine at eight
Damn.
years old. I tasted that shit and almost got a heart attack. You feel me? Felt like a little kid just tripping.
Yeah.
And then at 12, I left my mom and went back up to Northern California, living in a little town called Los Banos. And my grandpa,
I know Los Banos.
yeah, that's where I was at.
Yeah, yeah. Moonshine Bandits are from there, man.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's probably. I think that's how. Yeah, Tyrant heard of your
Yeah,
stuff, and
me,
then
yep.
yeah,
Well,
you
because
know what I mean.
I don't know them as much. Like I knew them. We grew up together. We grew up at the same, but like I kicked it with all the homies. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
were a different
yeah.
group of people.
Different crowd.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so but I had hella love for
Honest,
Pruno.
I feel like that's why Ty tried to get me to try and work with you and holler at you too, because it was like, nah, Kane, this guy is probably more like you than
Right. You
these other
feel me?
guys. Yeah, and he was right. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool. He's a pretty cool cat. Sober Junkie's all right, man.
Come on, man. I appreciate the love too, man. So, but it's crazy. Me and Pruno, I love Pruno. Pruno from the Moonshine Bandits. That's their one artist they got. That dude is dope as fuck.
Word
And I actually went to prison with that guy.
tight,
Like
man.
this is my thing.
Well, I mean, just the name, and then it's like, nah, he's really that's cool, man. From Moonshine Bandits too, on that, like, it fits. That's cool, man. Cool.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You already know it just swivels, baby.
yeah, that's pretty
Sober
dope.
Junkie, I've always been a solo cat, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I was gonna have a movement of my own, you know?
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of like what I'm pushing right now, bro. I want to get a label of all the misfits, man. You know, and I just recently, so my little bro is David Irving. He plays tackle for the Raiders, and defensive tackle for the Raiders. And he has a stand. I'm gonna talk to him about getting on here too, because he's my little brother.
Oh yeah, man. I'll turn in an album, bro. I'll turn in an album. Shit.
Bro, he's potting out pills. That's his thing. He quit the fucking NFL 3 years ago because they wouldn't let him smoke weed.
Damn.
You remember that? David Irving of the Cowboys, Snoop Dogg talked shit on him and everything, bro.
Damn.
Snoop Dogg hated on him, bro.
I'm not a football guy, but I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Right, because it was cannabis. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It was in the cannabis space.
Yep.
So he's starting his own record label, bro. That's I can't say the name yet, but we got it and it's super dope. I'm one of the first artists signed to his label.
Hell yeah.
You're the first person getting to hear this too, bro.
Hell yeah,
like, dude. This just all happened, bro.
Concerned Dabs podcast scoop on them. Yeah.
You feel me?
Hell
Live and direct. If you get it from the source, then you know what it is, baby. If you heard it anywhere else, well, you might well be crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is the source, baby.
Yeah. Fucking A.
But so we're doing the music thing, right? We're talking about acting. See, I'm smoking now, so I'm vibing now. You got me.
Yeah. Well, and not to just interject, but how did you get?
That's your job, baby.
How did you get started on the music, man?
Man, so I've always loved music, man. My mama always sang around the house, man, and she has a beautiful voice. And she would always sing to me when I was little and rub my back. And then she would always sing walking around the house cleaning. And we'd always have our special songs. So music was really special to me. When I left to go live with my dad loved music, you know, and that was another thing. So even though I wasn't with mom all the time anymore, he was always playing music and he was big into musicals. And I got to go to Cats and Les Mis and things like that. You know, there was some really cool shit. Yeah. It wasn't all bad. Don't get me wrong. Like my dad, he was more my friend, not my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it exposed you to some art too that
but he did a different way of life. And bro, not to interject, that's my thing.
No, go for it, bro. It's your hour, bro.
Bro, Creator allowed me to understand my dad and love my dad, right?
Yeah.
Understand his friends and his people, to not judge, to see it from a different way as a straight man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To understand him. You know, that's not an easy thing, bro. And I remember talking to my dad and him telling me, like, you know, basically that he knew he was two-spirit his whole life. He knew he was different. Yeah. And I can't imagine how hard it was for him when he was super young like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got homies like that too that like they didn't really come out until around high school, like 16, 17 and
right.
I don't know, like most of us kind of knew, you know, but it's
right. Like that's why my dad said he always had that, you know, you can feel it.
And we're like, dude, we don't love you any less, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're still our homie and we still grew up together. It doesn't matter.
Like, that's what's so important, bro. Yeah. But it wasn't like that in the 80s. Like I gotta say, it kind of sucked because I didn't get to have a lot of friends when I lived with my dad because parents would find out my dad was gay and then they'd be like, well, you know, Timmy can't come over and play, you know? And that shit sucked. Don't get me wrong. But like I said again, man, I was able to understand and live and see things. Like I grew up in a house like where my dad's doing drag and it was normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like none of that shocked me. And people were saying a lot of bad things about, you know, two-spirit people back in the day and judging them if they're bad. But I never once and was disrespected, touched wrong, talked to wrong, looked at wrong. Yeah. Like his friends were the most compassionate, caring, loving human beings on the planet, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, man.
And my dad was an amazing dad, but he had other issues that prevented him from being a father.
Yeah.
But he was a great friend and he did his best. He just, you know, he dealt with a lot, man. You know, I can't imagine what it was like to be him. Just on that alone.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Tough identity to have, man. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
absolutely. That's why I
Yeah.
be like, when people tell me like, oh, they choose, they want to be da 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 da, and I'm like, nah, man, because that's the one thing my dad told me. If he could have been straight, he would have been straight.
Yeah. I had a
He's like, that
friend.
would have been the easy route. I would have been straight. I wish. I prayed to
Yeah.
be straight. He's like, I didn't understand why I felt the way I did.
Yeah. One of my
The
buddies,
creator don't make mistakes, cousin.
no doubt. One of my buddies, Ryan Jane, he said, dude, I don't think anybody would choose to be ostracized by everyone around them if they, I don't think anyone would choose that. It's like, nah, this is who I am. So
Right.
if you guys don't like me, okay, like fuck, what can I do?
But I gotta
Try and
love me,
yeah,
and I gotta be
yeah.
okay with me.
And try and go and find other people who are like me that we can hang out and like each other and be okay and
Right.
not feel hated. You know what I mean?
That part, bro. That's
Yeah.
where a lot, yeah. Dude, and I'm telling you, man, that's what I was saying. My dad was selling drugs, not because he wanted to be a drug dealer, but the thugs and the gangsters as they was buying them from was beating them up, robbing them. And my
Yeah.
dad they were fed up. My dad's just like, well, I guess I'll just buy it all.
Yeah.
But that got crazy because that's drug dealing. No
Yeah,
matter
dude.
what,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Heavy outer is a different game, man. Like, yeah, like,
So that's when I left because it
yeah,
started getting crazy because he was having parties, but I wasn't, objected to anything bad or negative. Except that one time they didn't clean up.
yeah,
And I got up in the morning and there's this stuff on the table and I tasted it.
yeah,
That's when I first ever was like, knew what real drugs was.
yeah. No doubt. Yeah, that's a trip too, man. That's pretty young. You know
Yeah.
what I
And it was
mean?
just such a little bit, but just even at the tongue, bro. It had my
Yeah,
heart just racing, bro. And it was,
no doubt. Fucking trip, man. Trip.
yeah.
Um, okay, so when did you start like writing and recording
Oh, we were talking about,
songs?
yeah. So,
Yeah.
bro, I always did it. High school, I was in a cappella choir.
Okay.
Um, I love singing. I love, I love art. I love, acting. I just
Well,
modeling. I just love it all, bro. I love
dude,
entertainment.
and
I
and
like
that
to be behind the camera because
same, man. Like
um,
I like to work the camera too sometimes, but being in front of it is all right. You know what I mean?
right.
Especially when I have some shit to perform, like a song or some lines in a
You know what
movie.
I'm
It's like,
saying?
hell yeah, this is all right. But um, like so when Tyrant was telling me about, I was expecting more like rap type stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what Moonshine is, and that's I'm switching from rap to rock and roll. Like the past album, I went pretty much full rock and roll,
See, that's what I'm
and
talking about.
and
Have
when
you
I
heard my
went,
new album?
yeah, well, yeah, live at the Palms, bro. I was
Yeah.
listening to that shit. After I talked to you earlier, like I jammed that shit the whole 3 or 4 hours I was at work until we started today. So, yeah,
Heck
it
yeah, bro.
wasn't. It was like on some blues,
Funky, soulful,
rock, fun.
blues, rock,
Yeah,
like just different, right?
kind of Bruno Mars-ish a little bit too, but
Nice.
singing, bro. And I was like, damn, this is tight, dude. And it's
Thank you,
different.
brother.
And I only say him just for the like the reggae like
Yeah, well, I
element of it,
appreciate that.
because
Dude's
he does
amazing.
like some ska type stuff. He usually
Mhm.
does that, so it's tight, bro. And
Thank you, man.
I was expecting something totally different, and it was like, oh, this is dope. I could jam this again, because usually homies always send me a link to some new rapper, like, yo, check this
Right.
guy out. I have him on the show, and I'm like, I check him out. I'm like, man,
You're
what
like,
else?
nah, I'm not
What
doing
else?
this.
What else besides this is he doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just rap is cool, but I don't like to listen to it so much, man. When it's something
I'm the
different and
same
it's
way, bro.
songs,
I
like
did when I
I
was
need.
younger, man, but now it's like music's so powerful, man.
Yeah,
Music
man.
controls our mood and our energy and all of that. If I go listen to some X-rated, man, I'm going to be angry walking around the house, pissed
Yeah,
off, because what
yeah.
people don't understand is that man really put his heart into that when he made that music, whether
Hmm.
it be gangster and violent or whatever. He really meant that shit he was saying. So it becomes live medicine, bro. That music is infecting you, whether you like it or not. Them crazy old white people back in the day were right when they was saying that it was
It's
a
the
rap music.
devil. It's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
devil.
But it is the music we make. We got power,
Yeah, no
bro. We
doubt.
got power, bro. As musicians, man, we got to recognize the power we got, bro. And we got to own that shit. And we got to move in such a way, man, that we make sure that we know what we're doing. I mean, and if you want to go out there and you trying to put that negative, you know what I'm saying, thing in the air, well, then do what you do. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to tell nobody to do what they do.
Nah.
But just acknowledge, man, like it just sucks a lot of these youngsters, man, and like what music's become and what they say a rock star is now and so on and so forth. It's just like breaks my heart, man. We lost some really fucking amazing, fucking talented individuals, man, recently, just to fucking unnecessary shit, man. Like
Yeah.
that could have been prevented.
Yeah.
Could have been prevented, man.
Yep. Yeah. There's the drug stuff too, man. It's I think it's dope when guys do it on their own and not because the judge made them, you know what I mean, or they were in jail and so they got
Right.
you know, it's cool when guys are like, okay, I am fucking
But
up
hey,
and I
but
gotta
listen,
try and decide to do something different, you know what I mean?
and no, and you're right, but hear me out, man. Some of people in the world, they just not strong enough to do that, bro. And sometimes it takes that, and that's okay.
Yep.
That's what we got to be. Like, we do appreciate it more when someone's able to do that, because that takes a different kind of strength, man. That
Yeah,
takes a
man.
whole different kind of beast. And I know,
Yeah.
because I'm that beast. So,
Yeah.
and it
I
took an ultimatum from the wife. It
yeah.
took the wife. She was serious. Like, I don't tell a lot of people this, dude. When I opened the door that night, she came out. My son found 2 syringes in my shorts,
Oh,
the baby.
damn.
So
Damn.
I get home and she opens the door and swings out at the same time, red style, and catches me in
Damn.
the mouth. Boom, bro. I'm in the yard, bro. I wake up and she's holding me, like consoling me.
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, fucking, I can't do this. I can't watch you do this. Like I was telling you, I'm not going to watch you kill yourself in front of my babies.
Yeah.
She's like, I love you. You're the smartest man I know. I don't get it right now. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I got 3 little homies in the past year in 2020 that went to inpatient treatments and they're all doing good now, out and
Right.
working and still
See, that makes me
sober
happy, man.
and it is they're all indigenous too, man. One's my cousin and one's my little homie from the street I lived on and one is just a little homie from the river. It's my bro Twink's little nephew. So there's real positive dudes all around, but just
It
found
happens, bro.
ourselves. Yeah, you know what I
It
mean?
happens, bro. And we got to remember, like, alcohol killed my granddaddy, bro, at 56. Our bodies ain't made for that stuff, bro.
Nah, they're not. That's I've been trying to cut back too, man. I'm like,
And yeah,
I
my
don't.
grandpa's mixed or whatever. He had other shit. Don't matter, bro. Like even me, like I can't drink, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't drink. Like I can't. There's no way. And I go to a bad place fast, bro. That alcohol makes me want to get meth, and then the meth makes me want to get heroin,
yeah,
and then the heroin and the meth dance.
yeah,
And I'm that guy. And I I vibrate at such a low level where I become a demon, literally. You know,
yeah,
I
yeah,
vibrate at such a low level, and my mom will tell you, like, she couldn't stand to look at me in my eyes because I was pure evil, bro.
yeah,
Like my eyes were dilated so crazy that like they were black, like the black people just black.
yeah,
You know, I still have the white in my eye, but it looked creepy as fuck, dude. And I have that thin face already. You know, I'm Indian, bro. My cheekbones and shit. So when I
yeah,
get sucked up, bro, my shit gets real fucking. I'm
yeah.
Choctaw, bro. So it's like
No
I'm
doubt.
Choctaw and Sac and Fox, man.
Yeah,
I ain't said that yet.
yeah, no doubt. That's tight. I was gonna ask you, you know what I mean, but that's tight. And I'm that person. So shout out
That's
to the
right.
tribe, man. That's cool. But
Oh, that's right.
it's yeah I was down to 160 one time just because I was working 3 jobs and poor. But I'm right around 200 now, so I can see that I feel comfortable when I'm at this
Yeah.
weight, and you know what I
How
mean.
tall are
So,
you?
like 6'2".
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
6'4",
Oh
205 right
damn!
now.
Hell yeah! Damn! Hell yeah, man! See, that's fighting shape right there, bro.
Come on, cuz.
Yeah. Like if I was gonna
Oh,
be a
you haven't heard
fighter,
it?
I'd probably be at 185 if I was a fighter, maybe 170.
Yeah, I got, bro. So the first guy, became really good friends with him. Tim Ryan, he's a real famous guy in recovery. He's done TED Talks and everything.
I heard of him.
Celebrity
Yeah.
Boxing reached out to me and they asked me about the fight. And uh, Tim ended up finding out he has a bad retina. So if
Ah,
I would catch him good, I could make him blind, bro. And
yeah.
he's like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to do it. And so I left it alone. And then my cousin, Brock Weaver, UFC.
Oh, hell yeah, that's your cuz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched him a few times. That's tight, man. Like,
Hey, bro.
I
Did you
think
see what he
he
just did in Sinaloa?
nah, but
Bro,
I,
he's on fire right now. Cuz is on the warpath.
that's tight. There must have been something mental because I saw him win like one, and then he lost a couple, and then it's
That's what
like,
happened, bro. No, that's God
yeah,
was like this. He got cocky, bro. I love my cousin. He got
yeah,
comfortable. And so he got comfortable being uncomfortable and went up to American Top Team for a year and trained his fucking ass off, bro.
tight.
Work, 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 work. So he got his ground game up. He's always known for being a striker.
Yeah,
But what happened was he took a fight, 2 weeks, no training. He wasn't ready for that. He was cocky.
yeah,
I'll get a week of training and whoop this fool's ass. But no, bro, you got to work for that shit. And he knows that. And
yeah,
he dropped all the way 145, went to Sinaloa, Mexico for the UFC fight pass. And uh, dude, whoop dude's ass, bro. But dude was fighting. That
yeah,
dude out there in Sinaloa is fighting because they're trying to get into MMA.
yeah,
So he's fighting an undercard, but it was UFC fight pass. But because he lost those 2 fights, it's serious. So
yeah.
God was like, you take that back from me real quick.
Yeah, man. It's a tough game, that fight game, bro. That you
Oh,
might,
bro.
because a lot of guys don't even get 3 fights. They'll lose
So
one,
look,
and then that's it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you
and
lose your first
dude,
one, then fuck you.
you're
You
done.
know?
Well,
Yeah,
and so look, now there's the celebrity boxing, like what I'm doing.
yeah,
But I'm not doing like the celebrity boxing, the quoted celebrity boxing company, that promotion company. Brock's got me going through someone else. I can't really say everything right
yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah,
but I will come back to you ASAP. This celebrity fighting is bigger right now than everything else. Bro,
yeah,
people want to see everyday celebrities chunk them.
yeah, yeah. What was Ben Askren against, what was it, Jake Paul last weekend?
Jake Paul, bro. So look, that's who Brock wants me to fight. We're the same weight. So Brock, they're trying to
Ah,
make me get my numbers up so I can get
yeah.
in there and get him because I don't got the numbers, bro. My numbers ain't up.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Dude,
Hey, cuz I'm about to
I
reach
mean,
out to our
dude.
people. Hey, I'm gonna reach
Yeah,
out to our people, bro. Be like, look, I need all my skins that got it and can. Like,
yeah,
let's raise money like his ass raised money, and let's offer him the money to fight me. Like, what's
y-
up, bro? We raised this much money, fight me.
yeah, yeah. That would be tight, man. Cause
Because you see what he did, right? He got all those other companies, people that fuck with him, to put up like 50 million, bro, to
yeah,
fight McGregor. McGregor was like, nah, I'm good, bro. Fuck you. McGregor ain't
yeah,
gonna fight him, bro. He's not gonna stoop to that level.
yeah. I don't think he is either.
50 million's a lot,
The
but he's
Frank
got.
the Frank Mir boxing match was okay on that card though. Like,
Was that one good?
yeah, he was a UFC guy. I can't remember who he was boxing, but whatever.
My
That
cousin wants to.
I think that would be sick, Sober Junkie.
Oh,
Like
wait, I
that would
also
be.
got to shout out, man, the fight lawyer, bro. Another celebrity fighter, man. The fight lawyer, my boy Daniel Hernandez out there in Florida. Amazing dude, bro. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. And I'm actually going to be out there in Pensacola. May, I got to look at my calendar. I'm going to send you those dates, man, because you're going to be posting this. I'll give you the dates. I'll be out
Yeah,
there performing, and they got some celebrity fighting going on, man. And he's going to be boxing and fighting. And he's a straight lawyer, but he's a savage lawyer, bro. He's a beast, an
hell
amazing
yeah,
attorney, bro. And
yeah,
his firm, they kick ass, bro. So he's like, I'm a celebrity too, and I
yeah.
want to fight. He's a beast.
That's tight, bro. That'd be
It's really
cool.
cool, man.
Yeah, please send me
And
the links to all
that's
that
Brock's
shit.
lawyer. That's
Yeah,
Brock's lawyer.
that's cool, man. And it's cool that Brock's still fighting too, man. You know what I mean? And didn't, give up,
Just say
because
fuck it, right? No, hey, I'll
gotta
tell you
keep
right now,
pushing.
bro.
You know what I
He was at
mean?
my house on my couch, and I seen it in him, bro. Like he was dealing with a lot of personal shit that's not my liberty to talk about. He was dealing with
That's
some real personal life shit.
that's usually
And
what
instead
happens,
of training,
man.
he was coon hunting every day with his dogs instead of training.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't in it. You got to get your mind back in it. You
Focus,
know,
man. Yeah.
chasing raccoons when you should be in the ring fight.
Yeah. No doubt, man. That's tight too, bro. Cause I that's like the only sport I watch is MMA, man. So
Bro, I'll tell you right now, I didn't even really start watching it till him, bro. My cousin Boogie called me and was like, yo, there's a skin fighting in the UFC. Come over to the house and watch this fight. And when I was watching him fight, I was like, wait a minute. That's fucking Brock Weaver, bro. I said,
Yeah.
hold on a minute, bro. 2 hit 2, 3 hit 3, bro. And you're like, wait the fuck a second here, man.
Yeah.
So you don't realize, bro, in our life, we go this way, you go that way, you live your life, bro.
Yeah.
But God, bro, the creator puts us all together and connects us one by one by one by one.
Yeah.
He might take you away from somebody and bring you right back, bro. You know what I mean? And that goes in relationships, bro. I was talking to a buddy of mine. It's kind of crazy, bro. People are seasons, right? In our life. And that's okay. Some are long and some are short, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But if you think about it, bro, right now in this world, the people that are coming together, all these woke people, all these individuals that want to build and make a difference in the world, right? They're all coming together. The reason we're on this podcast, right? De novo, right?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about another thing real quick. Get into that. I wanted to give a little run up to it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's your hour, bro. Yeah.
All right.
And we can go over it too if you want, dude. I don't, you know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
We want our own compound. We want to build our compound, and then we want to actually turn that into a little city with a school and everything, and then go get it sovereign, bro. And then just one tribe, bro, of all people from all walks of life, all nations, all races, just people, good people, bro. Yeah. And we want to have a school that teaches, bro, but we want to have real history being taught to these kids. We want them to actually, and whatever your tribe is, you say as native kids, whatever your tribe is, you're going to learn your language. Like it's time, bro. We got to reteach, bro, because we've gotten so far away from what's important that this world is lost right now, Bubba.
Yeah.
People are paying $1,500 for a pair of $2 shoes. It costs $2 to make.
Yeah, dude.
People are doing shit that's crazy. The drugs, bro, the fentanyl, everything. So all of this stuff going on right now, like why I'm fighting, cousin, the real reason I'm fighting is for my platform. So that when I speak, people hear me. And I want to help everybody, bro. You know, I want to help my natives, everybody. That just goes without saying.
Yeah.
But I've realized recently, man, talking to De Novo, bro, too, is the world needs me right now, man. And not me, but what the creator's doing through me.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
And it is, man. It's a dope story and to share, you know what I mean? Not just with people in recovery, but everyone else too.
Right. Everyday walk of life, folks.
Yeah, man. And
appreciate that.
And it's not gimmicky because of the story either, dude. Like the music is jamming, you know what I mean? So it I think you're on your way, dude. You know what I mean? Like it's because
I'll tell you one thing.
It's totally different and unique, man. You know,
it's so crazy you said that right now. I was like, I'm in my own world.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can right click your shit too hard and do it better than you can, bro. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro. Yeah. Thank you, bro. That means a lot, man. And I'll tell you what,
originality means a lot, you know?
Right. And it's raw. Like I was telling someone the other day, they wanted me to sing a cover song. And I'm like, let me tell you something. If I cover it, I'm finna do it my way.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound nothing like what you got going on.
No, hell yeah, bro.
Totally different.
I fucking love cover songs. I want to do an album of covers, man.
But your way, right? You do it your way.
Yeah, hell yeah. Some typo.
I'm not gonna sing like I just did that Tracy Chapman that. Give me one reason to stay here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I turn right back around.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. Oh, but you gotta change my mind.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do it my way.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like that's the voice is cracking too, bro. It's dope. It's got gravel in there and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's unique, dude. It's different.
I'm telling you, man, creator be doing that. It's the pain, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It is, bro.
No doubt.
And that pain, once you learn how to use it, you know, for something good, changes everything.
Hell yeah, man.
I got this gifted to me yesterday.
Tight. Ice
I'm about to see what it goes for.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. Shout out to the homie that gifted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fat Boy Cannabis, Dab and Dino, Pop Brothers at Law. So he's the first attorney. Went from intern to attorney with the Pop Brothers at Law, man. You know the Pop Brothers at Law?
No, are they in
STFU, shut the fuck up when cops ask questions?
Oh yeah, I've seen those online. Yeah,
That's my lawyers.
that's tight, man. So they're out there in Vegas?
Nope, they're actually in California,
Oh,
and
okay.
they represent me. They're my general counsel, and they handle all my music stuff. You know,
That's tight, dude.
bro, they're
Super
so
tight.
dope, man. I'm so blessed, bro. But that's because, look, man, I work so fucking hard. You know, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
I agree, man. You got to create those opportunities and
Yep.
show people that you're not fucking around, man. You know what I mean?
Keep on showing up, baby. Come
Yeah,
on back. It works if you work it.
yeah, man. And that's the main thing I try to do is book time and show up, you know, because people flake
Right.
constantly, bro, in podcast and music and cannabis and film. Like it's
In everything,
every,
bro.
you know, so you gotta not be one of those people and count on some of those people making it into your cast or
Right.
your, you know.
You got
So
to create that energy to demand that energy, right? You know what I'm
yes,
saying? So
yes.
it's I love you too, baby. I told you I was live though. That was my daughter.
Hell yeah. That's cool. But it is, you do have to create that energy to receive it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
yeah, show
You
up, let's do work.
dude, you because you become a magnet to it, man.
Yeah.
It pulls it near. You know, you start meeting folks that are woke just like you. You start connecting with people to see the world just like you know, and it's such a relief, man, to find out we're not alone. You know, us weirdos and us folks that just don't think in the box, that, you know,
Yeah.
question everything. Like
Yeah.
we used to be far and few in between. Now where there's more of us than there are of the naysayers and the non-believers, bro.
No doubt.
There's more of us.
Yeah. Awareness is growing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
got
even the people like they be bullshitting, everybody gets mad. I got some cousins that be getting mad, like, oh, Becky with the sage and da 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 da. And I'm like, but check it out. Educate them, enlighten them.
yeah.
Don't fuck. They're
Yeah.
trying. They know the way they were living was wrong, and they see us, and whether it's just because it's attractive to them, we're not promoting it. So
Yeah.
it's attraction, not promotion, but help them do what they're doing the right way. Maybe they need help. Like, I don't know. That's what I've always seen for our people, bro, is that we take people in that are even non-native, bro. And
Yeah.
are you gonna walk that red road, or are you gonna live that that righteous life? Then come on, man.
Yeah. I agree, man. And like my homie Ush, man, he we were talking about this one time and he's like, man, why people are always trying to right click our swag and this and that. And he was saying the same thing as you. He goes, I think we shouldn't be so mean in our response. He goes, I think
Right.
that they have culture too where they're from. They're just disconnected from it, like some of us are. You know what I mean? And
It's true, cuz.
if they were if they were connected to their culture, then they wouldn't gravitate
Right.
towards ours. They don't have anything either, and they know it. You know what I mean? And so what we have is attractive. And so I was just like,
Yeah, I like the
fuck,
way that
dude.
was said. That's yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, dog, like that's some deep shit. And it
Right.
I agree with both of you guys because it is, man. Like there's they have cultures and ways from across the ocean and stuff that they, you know, even like monarchs and stuff over there crushed all of
Right.
those things too to eliminate that. And like I think it's cool. Sometimes I'll meet homies. One of the girls I had in my video for it's not out yet. It's coming out soon. Say You Love Me. Her name is Miss Kitty Karma. And when I met her, she had some of those she said Nordic, but it's like the Vikings. She had some of those tattoos and she was like when she found out I was native, she's like, "Oh, my dad would love to meet you." Like cuz her dad would always talk about that's their culture too and
Oh wow.
it survived in his family, you know what I mean? So he was telling
Right.
his kids that we're Nordic and there's a whole book of religion and gods and all this shit that you guys should read and you know he didn't
Right.
force it on them but it's culture that they have
Right.
that you know what I
Right.
mean that they are connected to and those Nordic people were over here way before Lewis and Clark, bro. You know what
Hell
I mean?
yeah.
Like we were trading with them for a long time before anybody showed up from the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
bro.
I think
People.
it's cool that some of that culture still lives on. And when I meet those, because some homies, oh, it's white boys. I'm like, nah, man, they're cool. They or they'll
Right.
look at those symbols as racist sometimes, and I'm like, nah, man, that's not like that's just their culture. You know what I mean?
That's us getting a medicine wheel. That's us getting feathers. That's us like it's the same,
Yeah.
bro. Us getting medicine tattoos. It's the same thing. They got I know what you're saying, bro, because my wife on her dad's side, that's what she would always say, they have Viking in them. And then and her mom's side, my wife's native too, they're Cherokee. I always give her a hard time though.
Yeah, my mom's Cherokee from North Carolina. She's in. I give her a hard time sometimes,
Yeah.
and my aunties and uncles on that side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got
But
to.
yeah, but I
It's
was
all
in.
love.
Yeah, I was enrolled there for like 2 years when I was a little kid, and then Nez Perce changed their blood quantum a little bit, and so I was able to enroll Nez Perce, and it
That's a
was
big thing
dope.
with me too. And I was telling cousin about it because I don't make blood quantum, bro. And my thing is this: I don't feel it's right, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's not. It's a termination tactic, man. I don't think
and
it's
so
right
look,
either.
I'm gonna break it, bro. I want to be the first non-quantum to get registered, recognized by my tribe. And
Yeah.
because I have my paperwork and shit, my family, but what I'm gonna tell them is like, I don't want nothing. I'm about to be, bro. I got so much good stuff happening for me. I want to give to my tribe. I want to give
Yeah.
to my people,
And
right?
and yeah, and that's what I don't like about the posture from native leadership either, is that they just want money. It's like I don't think everybody just wants money, man. I think
Right. It's not like
everybody
that, bro.
I think everybody kind
Somebody
of
wants to
wants
be
to belong.
recognized for their, because they know their whatever grandfather, great or grandmother, whatever it was, is ending. And they
Yeah.
feel it in their soul, just like I feel it, bro. And it's like, it's crazy because once it goes farther down, if my kids don't marry native and so on and so forth, my third great grandkid has no native blood seemingly no more. It's just in his DNA now, right?
Yeah.
Not enough quantum at all. That means that they're not native. Like, what do you mean? How do you know my spirit's not in that little boy or girl? And that
Yeah.
they feel it like I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all my cousins, I felt more tapped in than everybody,
Yeah.
And it's crazy. When I went to prison, I would always just say, yeah, I'm Indian. And when
Yeah.
I went to prison, um, my cellie was like, you Chicano? And I was like, nah, bro, I'm Indian, bro. Feather, not dot. And he's
Yeah.
like, hey, homie, whoa. He's like, check it out, bro. You're indigenous, homie. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right. And he goes, say indigenous, bro, or native. He's like, and call
That's
your family. Yeah, you already know.
yeah.
He's like, call your
Yeah.
family, find out your tribe, find out about yourself. And he's like, write me a 5,000-word essay on what it means to be native.
See, that's tight, dude. Cause
Bro, he changed my life with that, bro.
yeah, cause
He changed my life, bro.
that's tight. I drive Lyft, man, and sometimes people will see the feather and then they'll say, "Oh, I'm native too." I'm like, dude, I say the same thing. I'm like, figure out your tribe, and if I see you again, tell me a story about your tribe's history. You know what I mean? I was like, if you just look it up. You know what I mean? There,
It's all you got to
even
do. It's
yeah,
super
man,
easy. Google.
yeah, dude, and you'll feel better afterwards. You know what
Bro,
I mean?
it changed bro. I came home and it's been more and more and more since then, and learning to speak Choctaw now too.
That's
And
tight.
yeah,
That's tight.
Halito, Sahachi Foya, Sober Junkie.
Tight.
And that means so much to me, and learning other words and like telling my son and teaching them and knowing my grandbabies are gonna learn Choctaw first now.
Hell
I've
yeah.
decided that they're gonna learn Choctaw first. And
Yeah.
it's important, bro. And the more I find out, the more I understand that grandfather's like, he's made me for this, to be this individual, to do what I'm gonna do in the world. And then they're gonna find out, like, yo, this bro's native.
Yeah.
I got to sneak, bro. They try to shut our people down, bro. People don't understand that.
It
They
is,
try to
dude.
shut us up quick, especially when we got power, bro,
I agree. That's
or influence. The
yeah,
power
cuz
of influence.
I've been making short films with my buddy Ryan Craig. He's Yakima Indian, and we shot both films on his
Oh,
res. The first one was 11 pages, the last one was like 32. And so I'm excited for the next one to come out, but we went to Hollywood for a film festival in 2019, like November, LA Skins Film Fest,
okay.
and just the vibe out there. He and I both were just like, man, like these guys aren't gonna give us a budget to shoot one of our scripts. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna change
Right.
everything, and so it felt good to us to be there with our script that we shot, and then we didn't. You know what I mean? Like we are telling our own stories from our point of
Then to
view,
stop.
like on our reservations and shit, and so it's dope, man, and it's alluding to what you were saying, like they don't they do try to shut us down, man. Like
Right.
there aren't really any indigenous filmmakers in Hollywood because those guys go to the meetings
Or
and get
hardly any
fucking shut
actors. It's
down.
just
Yeah.
big bro, Adam Beach, man. He's like, and there's
Exactly.
more.
Yeah. He's the most famous Indian right now. I told that to my
Right.
other podcast homies. I was like, that guy's
He's
pretty
a
much
good friend of
it, man.
mine, bro. I'm blessed to be able to say that. He's a good friend of mine, bro.
Yeah, he seems
He's
like
gave
good
me some good
folks.
advice, man, in life, bro. That man is amazing, bro. I got so much love for that dude.
That's tight too, man, because if a movie has him in it, I'm like, I'll fucking watch it because
I'll
he's
watch
in
it
there.
quick. That's one of my next
Yeah,
movies.
you know what I mean? What was that, Suicide Squad or something? He was only in
Yeah, I
there
was
for a
so
minute.
mad that he died quick, bro. I was
Yeah,
so pissed.
and there was the other fuck, me and TJ and Nikki watched it, the New Mutants. Like he's only in there for like 2 minutes at the very beginning and then like at the very end. But
What?
yeah, there's one of the girl characters. I don't know if she's actually indigenous, but she plays a native girl in the movie, and her ability is kind of what's fucking with everyone. She doesn't know how to control it yet. And Adam Beach plays her dad in the movie, and I think like he knew that she, like that's how it starts. I think he knew that she couldn't control it when she was a baby, so I think he would take her out in the woods and there was like a tree where he would place her and then just
Wow.
you know what I mean? And like I think that's how he dealt with it. But then he died like right there in the beginning. So it was like
Bro, it kills me, bro, that they do that to him, bro.
yeah, well, how about give him fucking a few more, like give him 10 minutes
Bro,
on screen,
he's such
man.
a good actor though, too.
And that alludes to what you were saying also, bro. You know what I mean? I'm sure they shot more shit with him, and it's like,
Hell
nah,
yeah.
we could cut that minute out for him. Let's do some more with him. He's not that important to the story.
Right, bro.
Like, yes, he is. Like, you guys will see it in your fucking chart on views and downloads. If you just gave him 10 more minutes, I'm telling you guys, if they do like a director's cut and there's more Adam
Right.
Beach in there, fuck, bro, all the skins will be on Amazon Prime downloading
Bro,
it.
they don't get that, bro. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And that's like me right now. Me and Brock want to get into film. I was telling you, David Irving, my bro that I'm doing the music with, he and I both, man, like that's what we want to do is this acting thing, man. I really like it. I've done a lot of small independent things, bro.
Yeah,
But I
man.
love acting. I love falling into that character. I just auditioned though for Euphoria, but I didn't get the part. They never hit me back. But it was a really cool experience auditioning
Yeah,
for that.
man. Fucking A, dude, it's the best, bro. Like I
And they
love
reached out to me because I was like, okay.
that's tight. Cause I love doing music, bro. But the film shit was just like, man, this is fun. Even when it
I love
sucks
it.
and you're running out of time and it's like, fuck, it's
Right.
getting cold and it's dark and I'm still like, man, this is more fun than being in the studio recording. Like it just is. Like
Right.
it's it's more a little bit more fun, man. You know, it's like
No,
fuck.
you for real. It is,
Yeah,
bro. It is.
yeah,
I like to perform, but the recording part,
yeah,
studio work, like sometimes I like to jam,
yeah.
but the work is work, bro.
It is.
You
It
know,
is.
like I do it at a professional level now, and I've been writing for some other people,
Yeah.
being a part of some really cool projects, and then the music that I'm doing. And then I'm gonna send you some new music too. And
Hell
then, like I
yeah.
said, I'm getting ready to fight, man.
Yeah, that's tight, dude. And any like I'll post the Spotify link and all that, but anything to anything else that I can put in the description, bro. Like
So,
um
and you know what else I want to shout out right now? It's really, really important, and I didn't get to shout them out. Is my cousin Chicken,
okay.
Miwok,
Okay.
up in Jackson. They're right there at they got that Jackson Rancheria up there.
Oh, okay.
And you know, cuz hit me up a while back, man, and he was like, he had reached out like, hey, you Skin? I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's what's up, man. I'll fuck with your music, da 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 da. He's like, come out here, cousin. He's like, come to the res. And so I hooked up with that dude, bro. And Memphis, I'm on a podcast, son. You can't keep doing that, baby. And go inside. I'm smoking. Go. Take your donut. That's mini me.
That's cool.
So he hits me up and he's like, yo, I want to help you do an album. And I was able to get my favorite producer, Moonshine Brown, at the time, who I wanted to work with so bad, and I got to fly him out. And Chicken put a bunch of money into my album. That's my Sacred Land album. It's not even out yet. So
Oh,
there's
tight.
been so much crazy shit happen with that album. There's one song, Sour. I don't know
Okay.
if you heard Sour yet.
Is it one of the singles on Spotify?
Yeah,
Okay,
Sour.
I think I did listen to it, man. There
It's
was
real
another.
dark. I talk about with a needle in my arm, and
I think so. And then there was one called Warrior that had
I wrote that for Brock. That's what he comes out fighting to. That's the Brock Weaver official anthem.
tight, bro. Yeah. Are the other featured artists on there?
Go look at his Instagram too.
Are those guys indigenous? The other two guys on the
Yes,
song
they
too?
are. That's Southie and Stuart James.
Yeah.
Southie and Stuart James, bro.
Yeah, that's
And
a
I
jamming
work with them
song
a
too.
lot. Southie puts on Vibes with the Tribes.
Oh, okay.
And Vibes with the Tribes is actually going to be out here in Vegas. It's coming to Vegas. And then we did Lamback Lane, the tour for Lamback Lane.
Yeah.
I just did that with Logan Stats, Snotty Nose Rez Kids.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those guys too.
Yep. And some other artists. I just did a show with them, bro.
Are those
Virtual.
guys from? Are they Canada?
Yep.
Okay.
All
cool.
of them are, bro. I get a lot of love from our First Nation cousins, bro.
That's
like
tight.
I need to go up there, bro. They show me so much fucking love, bro.
Man, one of my other buddies told me that too. He's like, bro, you need to go to Canada and just
Bro, I
book
be
like
getting
10
medicine
days.
in the mail. I'll get a package from my cousin JD, and he's on the Shisha Reserve, right?
Yeah.
And Home Clan, right? And he the other day I get a box and it says indigenous medicine, and I open it up, bro, and there's 4 beaded bald eagle feathers.
Tight. That's tight,
you know,
man.
I get medicine medallions made for me, bro, and sent to me. This one I was Chicken Hill, but I have another Sober Junkie one. Just I get a lot of love from our people, man, and it's really fucking dope, dude. It feels good to be in this position and and show our youth that they could do anything.
Hell yeah, dude. That's man, for real. That's the main thing I hope too, is to at least be a little bit inspiring. You know what I mean? Because
bro, you already are, bro.
That's because that's what I'm looking for from other artists. It's like, man, I want to listen to guys who make me want to write or perform, or like that's the type of energy I want. So that's the type of shit I try and put off. You know what I mean?
No, bro. And you got to, cuz you got to.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I wanted to shout Chicken out, man. Chicken Hill, man. Chicken Hill Project. My Miwok family out there in Northern California. Our Kumye cousins, cousin Jerry, out there at Verona. It's been really cool because, and then my cousin Brock, but it's been really cool because a lot of cats have been popping out of here and there and just hitting me up and being like, yo, come tap in, Skin. So I pull up to the res, And a lot of motherfuckers know you can't really just pull up on the res. You're not from there, bro. But creatives kind of giving me a res pass, you know?
Yeah, and I always try and mind my manners when I'm out of town, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I do, and I come with love, and there's always going to be, probably that crazy uncle or cousin that don't fucking like me and don't want me there. But for the most part, bro, it's been nothing but positivity and love. And I'm just trying to really get out there, cuz I'm just trying to pull up and be that voice for our people, bro. But at the same time, be the voice for the world, right?
No
but
doubt.
Our people know what time it is, bro. I'm dropping goose eggs, man.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
But look, man, I got to get these kids fed dinner because I'm also on daddy duty when I'm in Vegas.
No
My
doubt.
wife has a crazy career, so she works her ass off, man, during the week. She works for the post office.
Oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah, getting it, man.
And know this: 6 years ago, we were homeless, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
I came out here with nothing, Skin.
Hell yeah.
I made it happen. So anything is possible, no matter what we're starting from, no matter what we're coming from. Anything is possible, bro. I'm living proof of that shit.
No doubt.
Everything stacked against me, bro. 4 little babies, my mama and my wife, bro. And I had to figure that shit out,
No
and I won't lie, man. It was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, bro. And it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger.
No doubt.
And you figure it out.
That's a good message, man. That's a good message.
I want to leave with something good, man.
Yeah, man. It is. That's the truth. It doesn't get easier. You just get stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, thank you for taking the time, Sober Junkie.
Absolutely, man. I enjoyed it. We got to come back to this, man.
Yeah.
After everything else is moving and grooving,
yeah, anytime, bro.
On,
anytime you want to come on and talk about stuff you got going on, man. And then once I edit and upload, I'll send you the link. It'll hopefully be a week at least in advance, so it's like a
Okay.
premiere. So it's like if you could share it, that'd be cool. I'll share it online,
Absolutely.
bro.
Absolutely.
And any links you can text or email me
Okay.
for just to put in the YouTube description too, man. And
Okay.
yeah, just so anybody who's like,
I'm
oh,
gonna have
what's
my
he
daughter
talking
get it over
about?
to you.
Then they can go in the description and click on that too to go and check
So
that
yeah,
out.
I'm about to go answer all these TikTok messages with videos.
Hell
Video
yeah.
response.
Hell yeah, dude. And that's dope too, man. Congrats on that. It's dope that
Crazy.
that it's getting heard and it's a good message too.
Already
You know
to
what I mean?
300,000 fucking views, bro.
Yeah. So, man, salute, sir. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
man.
family.
No doubt. And
You
with that,
already know. Blessings
yeah.
and love.
Yeah, man. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do my outro. This was the 98th episode of Concerned Dabs Podcast. I was your host, Katie M. Kane. Our guest tonight, Sober Junkie. He is an artist. He is a writer. He is an actor. He is an advocate. And he's indigenous, ladies and gentlemen. I also got to give a shout out to my guys in production, Mitchell Wilson and Jesse Curry. This has been a Main Node and Joseph Street Enterprise production.